Hello, it's Michael Watts here for Guitar.com, and in this video I'm going to share some tips and tricks to help you make sure that your acoustic guitar sounds great on stage and in the studio. We've all felt the frustration of our instrument working against us, but there are a number of things you can do to ensure your next recording session or live performance goes as smoothly as possible. First of all, no matter where we're going to be playing, we need to take the following into consideration. A fresh set of strings will make your recordings and performances better. I won't use anything other than Elixir Strings, in this case a set of phosphor bronze nano webs. Some players do enjoy the sound of older strings. I'm not one of those players. I depend on Elixir Strings for their long-lasting, great sound and consistency, even when you play them hard. New strings also help keep your intonation sweet. This means the guitar should play in tune up and down the fretboard. We recommend taking your guitar for a setup with a good tech if you have a session coming up, especially if you have changed string gauges recently. It's always good to make sure everything is playing smoothly and give them a little tug to make sure they stay in tune. Shake it! Physically shake your acoustic guitar to make sure that there are no loose screws, wires, tuner bushings or lost picks in your instrument which could buzz or rattle when you're playing. While you're at it, if your guitar has a pinned bridge, then pull your strings to make sure that they're seated properly. Otherwise a ball end string can rattle under the bridge plate and nobody wants that. Once you have your guitar ready to go, you can get to work. Mic positioning is a vital part of recording. If you're recording yourself, then a good rule of thumb is to start with the mic aiming at the body joint of your instrument, not the sound hole. You can then turn the mic to fine-tune the results. You will get the fullest and most musical sound with your fingers just behind the frets. Try it and see for yourself. This is just as true when you're using a capo. The adrenaline of recording often makes you speed up. Make sure to rehearse at the intended recording tempo before you hit the studio. You will get a smoother sound with a new pick. Bring a selection of different thicknesses and materials, and it can be really surprising what textures you can unlock. If you play fingerstyle, then the same rule applies, just do your nails. A static performance will soon become unnatural and rigid. Alter your picking hand position and dynamics to keep things interesting. It sounds rudimentary, but make sure you change the battery if your guitar has an active pickup system like this Taylor. Even superstars like Ed Sheeran forget this sometimes. Don't be tempted to soak your sound in reverb in your quest for tonal glory. Your guitar will sound distant and indistinct. If you like a full-sounding reverb, then experiment with the tail length to stop things getting mushy. Avoid overloading your amp or PA system. Back down the volume, leaving your guitar a little, and rely on your picking hand to take care of the dynamics. Otherwise, when you hit harder, you could cause distortion, and nobody wants that. It's surprising what a touch of headroom can do for your sound. Don't be tempted to fiddle with the controls on your guitar once you hit the stage, because you don't know what effect that will have on your sound front of house. Always communicate with your sound engineer instead if you think that something's missing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Performance is a very personal thing, and I don't doubt you have your own ideas too. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Elixir Strings for making me sound as good as possible for all these years.